brand new 2013 Jayco J-Flight 25 RKS. The J-Flight's the #1 selling series of travel trailers for, man, going on like 8 years now. More standard features than anything else in its class. Diamond plate standard, under-mounted spare tire holder standard, 30-pound propane tanks with auto changeover regulator standard, outside shower standard, black tank flush standard. Since the tire is mounted underneath, it leaves the entire bumper out here open for a giant cargo rack, bike rack, anything like that. Fully walkable roofing. We installed a roof ladder on these because we're not afraid to have you walk around up there. We've upgraded this one to include a push button power awning, and on any J-Flight, gas and electric DSI water heaters, which means auto ignition, direct spark ignition, are standard. I love how they've redesigned this, what they've done with the slide. Television is included. We like to pull them out. This is an LED TV. A lot of folks aren't familiar with the Continuous brand name. That's actually RCA's LED series of TVs. And if you're not sure LED versus LCD or ASAP or any of that, you want the LED television. They're darker, the blacks are darker, the picture's more crisp. You notice there's power outlets all over the place. If you're a tech guy like me, you want to bring a laptop or something like that, you can charge anything anywhere. Upgraded the stereo, AM, FM, CD, DVD stereo, surround sound, inside and out, USB inputs. You can actually charge your smartphone off that if you plug it in. I want to show you something here. Jayco does something a little bit different with their horseshoe dinettes than most people. Let me see if I can find a spot to set the camera. First of all, they have extending booth dinettes. This is an extra seat that comes out the side. They're on both sides of the trailer. All you do is pull that right out. Your cushions and your platform are self-storing. And that's another thing to consider. You're sitting on plywood. You're not sitting on particle board or Luan or anything like that. You're sitting on real wood. They don't skimp on the construction. That's why this has a 2-year warranty, and anything else in this class really has a 1-year warranty. Now, the other cool thing about the Jayco booth dinettes, if you pull the table out real quick, you can actually pull the center area out with it. And even better, it's also a storage chest. So you can use that for maybe grandkids' toys, something like that, blankets, pillows, things you don't use that often. Another handy feature that I thought about the first time I saw this was if you pull both sides of the booth out, you create a nice little pocket in here. That's like it's like a playpen for little kids. I mean, if you got little toddlers running around and you need to use the facilities real quick, you're all set. That does everything you need right there. Residential light fixtures and the slide out, that's really nice high-end thing. You notice, this is a good point to show you, the slide walls are accent walls. They add a little bit of depth and color to it. While we're looking at the windows, you have cloth shades instead of metal blinds. Even though this is only a 25-foot camper, Jayco still puts central air and central heat in it. It's just better, it's more efficient, and it's part of the justification of your dollars, you know, making sure that your investment's worth it. You see that there's huge end stands on both sides of the bed. You see that there's power outlets on both sides of the bed. If you have fans, alarm clocks, anything like that, you're all set. You can, CPAP machines, those are becoming more and more popular. Maybe not popular, that's not the right word, but huge underbed storage. You see that through the front you have a total pass-through storage that goes through outside. That's perfect for things like fishing poles. And they put this little divider here so that you can mount your fishing poles on the back side of that, or anything really. The bedroom area has a second television station. They laminate in the back of this wall a little backer so that you can mount a wall mount flat screen here, or you can still use a traditional pedestal style. And all J-Flights are satellite prepped. If you don't have a satellite system, not a big deal. If you do, you're all set. Another thing I like is there's no tub in this one. It's a standing shower with skylight above it. I don't know. It's just a better fit for me. I've never personally liked tubs in campers. You know, typical closet style stool. Power ceiling fan, nothing you probably haven't seen there before. But another favorite part of mine about this floor plan is a rear kitchen. Anyone who's ever camped before can tell you there's two things you can't get enough of in a camper. That's countertops and cabinets. You get more of both of those in a rear kitchen trailer. Again, talking about their construction, all your drawers in the kitchen and otherwise, plywood constructed, full steel ball bearing drawer guides, full extension. You don't have to try to fish under here to get your deck of cards out or your grill lighter. You got everything right there. Sink covers, we always include those. Oversized ovens are a thing we like to put in there. Norcold Fridge. Norcold, Dinette, there's a big debate. I think they both work really well. I prefer the Norcold because it's a little easier to control the temperature. You can just say, well, my milk's sweating a little bit, let me bump it down to where it's a little colder. Or you can say, you know what, my milk's freezing a little bit, let me bump it down to where it's not so cold. It's gas electric, it flips over automatically. A lot of people ask me, what are these black boxes? That's your electrical converter panel. And of course, in the kitchen, hardwood doors. That's just the kind of construction they put into these. You can really work over and use this trailer quite a bit. So there you have it, the 25 RKS J-Flight 2013 model from Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan. 800-256-5196, extension 31, or haylettrv.com. HAYLETTRV.